Yo, welcome back to the Jalen channel. DeMar DeRozan for MVP. That's all I'm gonna say. Today we're gonna be talking about the dumpster fire that is Battlefield 2042. Because the developers, I think they're playing with their nose. I don't know. You know DICE and EA. You know those guys. You know how those guys get down. They're in the news every day for something bad. So they're most likely playing with their nose or doing something in that nature. Because them boys have been getting active on Twitter, and it's been a whole bunch of nonsense. If you don't know, Battlefield 2042 is is the worst Battlefield game to date, and it's the worst game to drop in 2021 without a doubt, in my opinion. Just a very broken game that doesn't have a scoreboard, voice chat, basic features. Hell, making your controller sensitivity feel good on that game is impossible. So when you're seeing these clips, don't judge me, because for whatever reason, the person who designed the controller sensitivity settings, he was playing with his nose, so he didn't know what he was doing. You know, Battlefield 2042 was just a failure on multiple fronts, and now that the developers are finna get off a holiday break very soon, I don't think they're gonna be off a holiday break just yet, because DICE has a tendency to do stuff very late. So I believe that they're going to be off a holiday break like towards the middle of the month, and then even then you probably still won't get an update. But you know, the devs are back active because it's almost about that time to get back into the community. And well, let's just look at these tweets. We're gonna start off with a tweet from Kevin Johnson. He's just basically asking the community how they feel about these stupid ass weekly missions that give you bullshit like weapon charms and fucking player banners and stuff that nobody wants. And he's asking people, yo man, what y'all want to see change? This Battlefield YouTuber named Lossy, he goes, cosmetics that, you know, alter the weapon, make vehicles look cool, you know, shit that looks cool and shit that's worth grinding. And then the response he got from Kevin Johnson was just the most tone deaf special ed ass statement you can possibly get. Singular cosmetics for a single weapon or a universal camo? A model that drastically alters 22 all-out war weapons. Look at him trying to talk about them 22 fucking weapons like that's something amazing, bro. Your game has 22 weapons. Shut up. Sounds a bit of a mind-blowing task. And then that brings the discussion of how often would you expect those on a free basis? Hey, dickhead, we paid $70 for the game. It's a live service game. The fuck you mean how often we expect that shit free? We expect all the damn updates for free. What are you talking about? I'm so sick of you damn devs thinking that shit's cool. Hey man, we're gonna charge you money for this game and then make you pay for the shit that looks cool. Yeah man, we expect shit that looks cool, and we expect it often from your live service game. Ain't that the whole fucking point of the game, to bring content, Kevin Johnson? This dude talking about some how often would you expect it on a free basis. I don't fucking know, man. I paid 70 bucks. How much more you want to pay? Want me to pay $5 for every single cool skin? And of course, you know, you would think that it can't get worse than that tone deaf ass guy expecting you to pay more money for a game that's already bare bones and broken. You know, you would expect, you know, the devs and the communication people to go, hey man, we fucked up really bad. Let's not piss off the people that paid their hard-earned money for our shitty product. But no, man, we got this guy named Andy. He says, back to work today, check Reddit and Twitter, and Battlefield fans are pissed we didn't do enough updates or communication during the holiday break. Guys, people gotta rest. We have things in motion, but we have to figure out what is possible. We will address it when we are 100%. Now to that, I will say that is perfectly fucking fine. Everyone deserves a holiday break. What's not perfectly fine is the fact that DICE and EA seems to always release a game on holiday break to get those holiday sales, and then they just leave it in whatever state it dropped. You know, they know the game's dog shit. Battlefront 2, for example. Look at how long Battlefront 2 took to get good. That's why, you know, that's why people are fucking paranoid and they want communication and shit like that, because you guys have a terrible track record. You release bullshit and let it be in a bullshit state forever, and then expect people to stick with it and stick through it and wait for it to get good. But dude, times is changing, man. People ain't fucking with them video games being broken no more. You guys gotta be 100% active. If you want people to stick with your game, you gotta give some fucking updates. It's been how long, like, since they said anything about Battlefield in terms of it being broken and getting fixed? I think it's been since December. They haven't said a word, not a tweet. Nobody has said nothing, and that's the first thing this guy says. And of course it gets worse because he says, let us get back from break and get back to work. Love you guys, but these expectations are brutal. The things you want take time, scope, design, and execute and all this other bullshit. No, the things we want took actual development time. The things we wanted took you actually giving a fuck about the game. Talking about brutal expectations. Wanting a game to work is brutal expectations. It's not even like these guys, you know, only have released a broken game. They released a game that nobody wanted. No one wanted specialists. Nobody wanted vehicles that are just completely fucking overpowered. Nobody wanted these 128 game mode maps with no cover, no type of spacing, no type of flow, and just having somebody in a vehicle sitting in the back in camp. Nobody wanted gameplay elements that are just completely broken. Some of the damn special gadgets don't even work how they're intended to work. The expectations were not brutal. The expectations were very basic. He says the things we want take, scope, design, and time. Well, why didn't y'all do that during development time? Why didn't you push the fucking game back? Because it obviously wasn't ready. It could have used another year. And bro, let's be honest about Battlefield. Now that we've talked about these tweets, let's be honest about Battlefield. Me to you, person to person. This game, the likelihood that it turns into a good game, I would say is 10%. You gotta see who's working on this game. DICE is working on this game. And I need you guys to remember this, bro. Game studios have cultures. All game studios have cultures. Look at what DICE does with their video games. They always drop shit and then they progressively get better. Here's the problem with Battlefield 2042. Even if they improve on certain things like making shit work, like features work, specialist gadgets works and all that, nobody wants specialists. Even if they nerf vehicles and they make the vehicles more balanced and give you more ways to deal with vehicles, nobody wants to deal with the vehicles on the current maps. I think the game has 8-9 maps that are just all terrible and garbage. What are they gonna do? It's not like they can just make 9 more maps and 9 good maps all of a sudden. It's not gonna happen like that unless they import some old stuff into the portal. No matter what they do, the foundation of this game is broken. It's stupid. The development of this game is stupid. Apparently they weren't even testing the 128 player maps with 128 players. Apparently the game was supposed to be a damn battle royale before it dropped. Battlefield 2042 is not meant to succeed. It's just not. Everything about it is not a Battlefield game. It's a terrible experience. Nothing about it is really fun. And then you have some of the most incompetent, tone-deaf dickheads ever behind the scenes on it. I don't know anything about actual developers and all of that. I know I put devs in the title. I put dev in the title because it's gonna get more clicks and shit like that. But these are like the fucking communication leaders, and some of these guys do have some higher positions in the companies. So I don't want to say it's the devs that are dickheads and dick suckers, because maybe if it was up to the devs, the game would have been released later. Maybe if it was up to the devs, they wouldn't have released those damn specialists, because those specialists only got released because they wanted to try and milk them with some microtransactions and shit like that. Don't forget that they tried doing that Santa Claus skin shit. Just know that the future of Battlefield, they talk about this Battlefield universe shit. I guess that was to try and win people over. We're gonna talk about that in another video whenever I have the strength to play Battlefield 2042 again. It took a lot out of me just to play it for like the little 2 hours I did play it, just to fucking get the footage. It took a lot, my boy. I'm sorry, but that game is fucking terrible. But whenever I get the strength, play that damn game again, I'll make a video on the Battlefield universe, and I think that will be it on Battlefield videos until the next update or something, because the game just simply is not good enough for me to hop on and go, this is the best weapon you should use. This is the best game mode for kills. I don't fucking care. The game is fucking shit. Don't want to play it. And if you are thinking, you see it on sale for $5 and shit like that, do not buy that damn game. You hear me? Do not use that $5 for a Coca-Cola and some M&Ms, nigga. Use that $5. I don't know. Use that get that $5 to someone that needs it, man. Don't waste your damn money on 2042. There is no amount of money that game is worth. It's trash. And that's that.